Hey, it's me, Big P. I just wanted to do a quick, dirty, rambly video going over my league start plans. We are literally looking at Captain Lance's Energy Blade cast on crit POB, because he did well, first off, a great video and a great POB with a bunch of really detailed notes and like leveling stuff about cast on crit, which is a build style you really shouldn't underestimate if you're a newer player. It has a lot of moving parts and kind of breakpoints, literal breakpoints you want to hit, and gear requirements, particularly for the stat stacking version. So why am I making a video on his build? Well, I'm just kind of making a contingency plan and also a platform for experimentation with some of the new spells. I want to try and force stuff like Glacial Cascade or like Frost Bomb into builds, maybe using Energy Blade, potentially not if I have to stretch a tree in another way, to do stuff like less duration. Oh, that's only over here, I guess, and stuff like that for Frost Bomb. So I really don't want to stretch a tree that's already as demanding as a cast on crit tree into like this like later game stuff, which is probably overall a better build, but is using a lot of like uniques that might not be as cheap as you might think. The split personalities and stuff, I mean, this like the leveling gear is pretty good, but even that, even stuff for like an early like Ghostwraith or Crown of Thorns can be kind of prohibitively expensive if you're getting into maps at a decent pace. Of course, you can set it up for how he's doing it. He's doing like Sanctums and stuff. I don't want to go into Sanctums. I want a more traditional progression, so that's why I'm kind of just gonna expand on a tree, just getting maybe an early cluster jewel that has, well, whatever I would need for whatever spell I'm using. Like I said, I'm going to try and get early Frost Bomb, or maybe Glacial Cascade ends up being more usable. Frost Bomb you're going to need to do duration stuff with, so that might be stretching a little bit too much. Probably going to have to run less duration in main links or something like that, and so that's the sort of thing that you're going to have to stretch into. So maybe the whole energy shield, you go into, again, watch the Captain Lens video to go over specifically the stat stacking that goes into Battle Mage and Energy Blade and that sort of interaction. I'm just concerned that some people might try and force it a little early before they have all the pieces together, and it might feel a little underwhelming, even though Battle Mage is just kind of hard to mess up as long as you have, I mean, I guess not necessarily so. You might have a caster set up weapon and you don't have a lot of flat damage on it, so you should think you're getting stuff, but either way. Another thing is stuff like effectiveness of added damage on skills. Firestorm has a pretty bad one, so it's kind of strange to me that he would pick, I mean, Firestorm's real flashy though and has like a bunch of different gems. I feel like I remember it having way higher effectiveness, because some gems like Frost Bomb runs up to like 200 something. Frost Bomb has 310. I think that's actually nerfed, because I remember it seeing like 280 or something, and then like Glacial Cascade I don't think is as dramatic. Yeah, it's only 65, but maybe the more multipliers on this one, again, or you want to test with like different gems and different setups and stuff like that, and different costs are another thing. So I like to do both in mines and in whatchamacallit, cast on crit. Exsanguinate as a spell is really nice for Inquisitor, because you have a lot of really good recovery that you can just take advantage of, even if you're not going into Pious Path. But again, that might be something if we don't go for a Battle Mage and go for a more traditional like caster type, or just for a cost priest, which still probably would go Battle Mage, but not having this recovery that I usually rush on Inquisitor, so it's just gonna be a little weird. But that's the sacrifice you make to make, just you're kind of beefy as an Inquisitor. You're in a good part of the tree, and you can get the 50 strength and stuff, and then your damage is really good, and then you just kind of get this because it's better for whatever. Beyond that, I think the best thing to do is just have a contingency plan for prices of a lot of items, things like just timeless jewels, split personalities. I don't know, I think I can get it together within about a week or so, but I'm like insane and talk to myself about playing the game in a Diablo simulator third-party program, so you might not be as insane as I am and be able to put that together as quickly. So I think, kind of branching off what he's got set up here with the early CoC swap, stuff like the basic gear, the gloves having base crit chance. Like these are like really cool things that like I've played CoC for years. It's a great archetype if you've never tried it. It's traditional, just Cyclone. I think it's gonna be great for the league mechanic, so I'm highly recommending it, and that's why I'm doing it myself. But definitely take a look at Captain Lance's build, but keep in mind, you know, this is a good kind of platform for experimentation. I think Inquisitor is just kind of really a nice, and I'm really excited. New league looks insane, and I don't really have much else to add. I'm not really a good content creator, I'm not a really good streamer either, but catch what you will when you can when it comes. Thank you for watching. I'll see you.